Jung. Fukuhara won 11-9 in the 5th game against Kim Kyung-ah. And SEOK Jung lost to Ishikawa 11-6 in the 5th game. They've both been involved in 5-game thrillers. Fukuhara won. SEOK lost. Kim Kyung-ah there giving words of advice to SEOK. But Fukuhara, she's out there. She's raring to go. Confirmation on the screen of the situation in that 3rd match of this contest. Dang winning the 3rd and 4th games, 11-4, 11-9. And there's coach Kang Hee-chan. He'll be happy with Dang. Dang's record now, played 6-1-4. Fukuhara now played 5-1-5.
Yeah, I wonder this matchup here, how it will turn out. Fukuhara should be the clear favorite in my opinion. Although SEOK depends if you can get that couple backhand shots, if you can handle the long pimples or not. Let's see.
I fancy Fukuhara a lot more in this game than I did in the 1st, and she won the 1st. So in theory it'd be fascinating to see in the first 5-6 points, as you say, when she hits those pimples hard, punches, how SEOK handles that shot. If she lifts it too much or she puts it in the net, then we could have, or certainly the Republic of Korea could have a few problems.
As they warm up, I'm watching the other table, and nice to see that Hong Kong actually are playing one young student of the junior program, Lee Hu-ching, who is a nice player. She's playing against the defensive Timina and doing well.
Elena Timina, in 1989 in this very hall, she represented Russia. And here she is, 23 years later, still playing for the Netherlands.
I'm happy to see also that Hong Kong is concerned about now how to raise players instead of getting them from the mainland China served as a ready product. Now they're trying to develop players, and she's a very nice player, Li Huxing. Good touch, great game. Needs a lot of seasoning, obviously. And on screen we can actually see now some interesting stats, and there was also a show that, well, the German men's team are going at it very soon, and there comes the draw for the men's singles as well in the different team matches, obviously. Jürgen Persson starting against Dmitry Ovcharov in the matchup between Sweden and Germany coming on the men's side, which should be interesting. Just hang in there, watch ITTV the whole day, or watch any TV station feeding here from here, for a lot of good things are coming.
Quite a few clubs, certainly in the United Kingdom, having get-togethers, watching this on ITTV. Making the most of the opportunity. An excellent service. Certainly know all the boys up at the Drumchapel Club in Scotland will be there watching. And I'm sure enjoying some wonderful table tennis. So it's now Fukuhara. She just checks the lights again. There it goes, the high toss serve.
And so far, no problem. Long pimples, very good start actually for SEOK. Confident start. So it's going to be interesting to see.
You've obviously watched the development of Ishikawa quite a bit, Michael. If she does have to play a defender at 2-2, I would have thought it'd be a tough one for her.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the best draw, obviously.
So, clearly, a lot at stake. Stating the obvious here, Fukuhara against SEOK. And certainly, SEOK's first reaction to playing the Pimples was a very positive one. She looked good, she looked comfortable. So, game on. Not if she does that very often, though. Service direct into the net.
Sometimes you feel that all the Japanese players are kind of serving on the same direction. They decide this is the tactics, and that's where my serve is going all the time. And really, for such an experienced player, I come back to that, not to criticize them at all, but I come back to that as a quality. Really, to be able to read your opponent, how they move, when they want, what kind of returns they want to play, and then you move around your service and you put a lot of variation in spin, obviously, to get a few easy points. Much needed to have any success in the top 10 world in table tennis.
He'll be now thinking, we're back in this. Certainly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so far really got nothing out of the long pimples in this match. It's been very aggressive. SEOK trying to work with more techniques to use that advantage that you have as a kind of a backside player. You have a few more options. You can go top spin, you can go push. Long pimples that block, and that's a little bit of push, but perhaps not as effective on this level. And that's obviously what she's looking for that spin. She has a lot of spin in her backhand, and it's hard to control for Fukuhara here in the opening game.
One game point save, but 4 more remain. Well, very, very interesting. SEOK Ha-Young answers the question that we posed at the beginning. Is she going to be able to play against the constant drives with the long pimples? And the answer is, well, there it is. It's on the screen this very minute. She's very comfortable against it. Very good spin on the backhand. She spins up the ball. So we definitely have a game on here.
Absolutely interesting, and it's nice to see that she's feeling comfortable. She's backing off a little bit, finding the perfect timing, perfect distance to the table, and really using her backhand side to an advantage. Now, Fukuhara needs, of course, to get perhaps SEOK's forehand game involved, maybe in the first block or second block, go middle, go down the line, challenge her in the forehand corner a little bit more, because this seems not to be working for the moment, for sure. And also focus on her own serve. It has to be different placement. I thought she went down the line, short forehand all the time almost with her serves, and it's time now to change that up and really work on placement and variation with her serves.
Fukuhara just trying to return the ball tight over the net. And Suk there going for the long fast push.
I bet bite in that serve though, more spin in that serve than we've seen before, so it's clearly a sign that she's trying to.
Oh, that's great play by Suk. She absorbed the fast topspins and the punches with the pimples, and then she made her own strong forehand topspin out wide to Fukuhara's forehand. And there she is, she punches the air. Oh, good play by Fukuhara.
Her first return, what I mean, get the deep forehand involved, and then you create completely different angles to work on.
So there again, reacting very well to the punch with the pimples from Fukuhara, spinning up the back of the ball, reading the variations in spin well.
She clearly got time enough to do that. She steps out perfect the distance, I think, and really is able to be active with her backhand shots and create a lot of spin. Very interesting.
What a shot. At the moment, she's on fire. SEOK Jung.
And if I were Fukuhara now, I have to do something with that serve, because she's just throwing it side over down, and I don't get any kind of speed or push in that ball. Then you have to go around, maybe use forehand or whatever.
We could be witnessing one of the most remarkable comebacks here, Michael. 2-0 up. Japan. And the number 43 in the world goes on against the number 13. You think, well, that's it. 3-0 for Japan. And then it's 2-1. And then Fukuhara's finding it very tough out there. I also think sometimes when you have a battle against a defensive player and then an hour later you play an attacking player, it does take a bit of time just to get that. It is different playing a defensive player. You're lifting, then all of a sudden against a topspin player, It's completely different. It may take a while to adjust, let's see. But if she loses this game, goes 2-0 down.
The quality of the backhand game of SEOK has been perfect so far. So, of course, she needs to get that deep forehand involved also to create some movement and maybe get a few errors out of SEOK's backhand game, in my opinion. She's around the corner there, and I like that. She needs to go around and she needs to show that threat, because if it's just a serve down to your pimples all the time, then you got to respond. She had two good quality serves last time around.
She picks up those pimples as though she's been practicing against them for all her life. Picks it up perfectly, spins it back, keeps it fairly tight over the net. And then a little bit of good fortune, quickly realises she's celebrated a net cord, apologises, but 2 game points for the Republic of Korea. SEOK now serving for the second game. It would put her in a very, very strong position to go 2 games to 0 up. A rocket down the line, and SEOK wins the second game, 11 points to 8.
Fantastic. SEOK really playing well. Good backhands, and what a confidence builder to finish it off with this forehand down the line. There's nobody home there.
So this game twisting and turning constantly.
There's some buzz now in the venue, Westfalenhalle, with the German men's team coming on court very soon, I guess. I see Jürgen Persson there. I see a draw seeing Jürgen Persson play at the age of 46 now against Dmitry Ovcharov in the opening match of the German-Sweden matchup. That would be interesting.
Jürgen, of course, played in the final of the men's singles 1989 in this very hall. Great to see him still in action. Tough battle against Ovcharov, but meanwhile, drama here in this women's singles quarter-final. Republic of Korea are clawing their way back into this. They were 2-0 down. It would have been a brave man to back them at 2 matches to 0 down, but they're almost on the verge of levelling it. And then the final game, Ishikawa against Kim Kyung-ga.
And again, back to that serve. If you are FUKUHARA, you have to go down the line right away, because right now it's just a couple of dominating backhand topspins from SEOK doing the job for her.
Use the pimples there to produce the equivalent of a drop shot. The ball just trickling over the net, bringing SEOK over the table. That's a good forehand topspin behind the serve.
Certainly looking troubled mind for the moment, but you know, you got to pick up the energy and you got to show leadership.
Let serve called. SEOK leads 4-2.
She's very consistent, persistent with that serve down to the pimples and just getting hold of the ball exactly like she wants.
This time she whips it out wide to the forehand. SEOK playing the perfect game tactically. There she lifts and then out wide to Fukuhara's forehand.
At least it was a different serve and also from a different position, so good for Fukuhara. She can use that one later.
The Korean coach, Kang Hee-chan's on his feet every point. He knows if she can win this one, Kim Kyung-ah is in with a very good chance. Kasumi Ishikawa not the world's best against backspin, but we've seen that many twists and turns. Who knows? Ishikawa could then put in the performance of a lifetime against defense.
But it's a tough situation to be put in here. I mean, you're leading into 2-0 in the team match, and you throw out a very good player on the third singles. I thought she would take that one, Hirano. This match is coming up, and again, almost no contest so far. Looking at the SEOK blanking her teammate Fukuhara, and then you're in a tough spot. But let's see what happens. But tactically, I feel that SEOK has applied her tactics perfectly, and really Fukuhara no answer so far. She needs to make some serious adjustments here now in order to come back and to fight back. But maybe we can see a burst of energy again after a timeout, who knows?
SEOK with her second serve. And she plays a great backhand down the line. The bench are on their feet. They're smelling victory here for sure. What a topspin. This is game, set, and match. Not only she won 11-6 the first game, 11-8 the second. She's 8-3 up in this game. What a performance by the 27-year-old SEOK Jung, currently ranked 24. And she is destroying Ai Fukuhara, who is ranked some 13 places above her on the world ranking list. But of course, the Japanese will fight all the way.
And Fukuhara again, a serve from the middle and then a point. It took taking her 2.5 games to find that that one, and now she's really in trouble.
I think she'd have settled for 1 point out of those two, even though it was a serve with the score as it is. She'd definitely settle for one of these two.
That's that serve again. I don't know where it was in 2 first games, or they found that one out of the bag now. It could be too late.
Timeout called by Kang Hee-chan.
And a good timeout also. Well coached. Good coaching by the Korean coach. Obviously they need to talk over what to do with that serve. approaching late Friday afternoon in Dortmund.
And the timeout up. And SEOK Jung, FUKUHARA back at the table. And it is FUKUHARA with her second serve in this sequence. This is a must-win point for Japan. And she's got it. Just keeps her in with a chance. Eight, 4 down. It's now 9-7 for SEOK. Oh, what a forehand topspin. Like a bullet down the line. And SEOK now with 3 match points. And there it is. Can you believe it?
Unbelievable performance from SEOK leveling in the match, and really a surprise that she played fantastically well. FUKUHARA, was she able to tactically find the right answers? I don't think so. She was staggered in her service selection of serves, and that really caught her. In the end, she found some answers, but it was too late.
Top edge of FUKUHARA's racket flies off the end of the table, and we have now the 5th and final match. The organisers will use the break between matches probably to introduce the men's quarter-final match between Germany and